Hi, I'm Gina. Welcome to my channel, Patrick Cat's Place. Do you like my pussy? One of my favourite t-shirts. I'm going to do a couple of videos today because it's a stinking hot day in Melbourne today. 33 degrees centigrade, which is about 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Bushfire weather, windy. Not nice to be outside. Nice to be inside in the air-conditioned comfort of my lounge room making videos. So, getting on with my LPs. I'm up to the letter M, so I'm about halfway through. First one today is Glenn Miller, the unforgettable Glenn Miller. Now, for those who don't know a lot about Glenn Miller, he's responsible for Moonlight Serenade, Little Brown Jug, In the Mood, Pennsylvania 65000, Chattanooga Choo Choo, Tuxedo Junction, American Patrol. A lot of these songs have been redone in more recent times. Glenn Miller was around in the 1940s. So, but Ken and I, we loved him, love his music. Another Glenn Miller one, Glenn Miller and his orchestra, great dance bands of the 30s and 40s, playing other people's music. Another Miller this time, Roger Miller. Roger Miller's golden hits, King of the Road, Dang Me, Chug-a-Lug, You Can't Roller Skate in a Buffalo Herd, England Swings, Do Wackadoo in the Summertime. You might have heard of some of those. Again, this is going back into the 60s, I think. Mid-60s. Doesn't have a date, but yeah, that kind of hit parade stuff. Another Miller again. This is a different one again. Sing Along with Mitch Miller. Now, why would I have something like that? I found it at the op shop a couple of months ago, and it brought back all sorts of memories. Watching Mitch Miller on TV, Yellow Rose of Texas, You Are My Sunshine, Happy Days Are Here Again, 5 Foot 2 Eyes of Blue, Red Red Robin, Oh You Beautiful Doll, in the good old summertime. So, again, Bye Bye Blackbird, a lot of these have been redone in recent times by pop stars to a rock and roll beat or a more jazzed up beat. Yeah, Mitch Miller, good stuff. This one you will have seen before on one of my videos, Scotty Moore, Elvis's first guitarist, the guitar that changed the world. And Scotty pays tribute to Elvis by playing his songs, his early songs, Hound Dog, Loving You, Money Honey, My Baby Left Me, Heartbreak Hotel, That's Alright. Well, that's side one, and so it goes. But that's pretty rare these days. I'm really glad that I was able to obtain that LP when I did. Again, going back into the 60s. Okay, My Fair Lady, Rex Harrison and Julie Andrews, the stage show. Not everybody's cup of tea, but I happen to like stage shows. My mother took me to just about all of those stage shows. Porgy and Bess, My Fair Lady, Sound of Music, when I was growing up in the 50s and early 60s. And I enjoyed them, so I still like listening to the music. Okay, change of pace this time. Golden Greats by Gene McDaniels. Gene McDaniels was again in the... I wish they'd give a date here. I think the 50s, late 50s, early 60s. 100 Pounds of Clay, Spanish Lace, You Can Have Her, Chip Chip, Point of No Return, Tower of Strength. You might remember Gene McDaniels. Rick Nelson, The Very Thought of You, Rick Nelson. I think this is the only LP I've got of Rick's, but I've actually got quite a few CDs. I like him. Before I became stuck on Elvis, Ricky Nelson and Fabian were my two favourite pop stars. What's this thing on this? I'll get you. Yeah, this doesn't include some Mary Lou and some of these more famous songs, but he was a good singer. Let's see. Yeah, he had quite a lot of music. Some of you might remember him and his brother Dave in Ozzie and Harriet in the very early days, I think in the 50s on TV. Another Nelson, Sandy Nelson, live in Las Vegas. I love drums music, and Sandy Nelson is one of the best. Let me see if they've got a date. No date. Again, I'd say 60s. Let There Be Drums, Memphis, Johnny Be Good, Mr. John Lee, Teen Beat 65, drum bay, live it up, drum stuff. Yeah, great stuff. I've got a lot of Sandy Nelson's LPs and CDs actually. Sandy Nelson, Drums a Go-Go. I can't get no satisfaction. I like it like that. Casbah, bootleg, woolly bully, you turn me on, do the boomerang. So yeah, great drummer. Sandy Nelson again, Super Drums. Hey Joe, where are we? Monday, got my mojo working. Super Drums. Nothing too good for my baby, Gloria. Love that song, Gloria, by the Animals here. Music, and Sandy Nelson again. Drum Discotheque. Let There Be Drums. Gee, somebody scribbled all over this. I must have bought this second hand. Oh dear, I don't like that. Yeah, Let There Be Drums, Sidewinder, Tim Tom Drum, Teen Beach, Drum Discotheque, Jolly Green Giant, Shotgun, Go, 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 Drum Dance, Land of a Thousand Dances. So, yep. And I think one more. Yep, one more. Rock and Roll Revival by Sandy Nelson. And he goes right into the rock stuff this time. Peggy Sue, Beepopaloola, I'll Hear You Knockin', Don't Be Cruel, Great Balls of Fire, Blue Suede Shoes, Yakety Sax, Shake, Rattle and Roll, Rock Around the Clock, Wall Shook Up. I should play this again. You know, this making these videos is a real trip down memory lane for me. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I pulled a few out the other night and played them. Yeah, what a buzz. Okay, now Bob Newhart is a Canadian, I think. Let me see where Bob comes from. I thought he was Canadian, but he might be American. He's a comedian. And he doesn't sing, he does comedy skits, which come over equally as well on record as they do in person. So, Ken and I used to get a lot of laughs out of Bob Newhart, so we've got these LPs. Bob Newhart, The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart, The Grace L. Ferguson Airline, Bus Driver School, Retirement Party, An Infinite Number of Monkeys, and Lead Psychology. Yeah, even just reading them out makes you remember some of them. Okay, The Button-Down Mind of Bob Newhart on TV, Introducing Tobacco to Civilization, The Siamese Cat, Diffusing a Bomb, Friend with a Dog. Yeah, and so on. Very funny, man. You don't get people like that around these days. Comedians, it's all different now, isn't it? Comedy. Okay, classical music now. Leonard Bernstein, the New York Philharmonic Orchestra, Peter and the Wolf, and Tchaikovsky, The Nutcracker Suite. Some of them, again, dating from my childhood when Mum used to take me to see the ballets. I retained a love for that music, Strauss and so on, Tchaikovsky. Leonard Bernstein, Rhapsody in Blue, and An American in Paris. Rhapsody in Blue is something that just brings tears to my eyes every time I hear it. I love it. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, an Australian rock singer, the living legend of Johnny O'Keefe. The Australians will know Johnny. That's him. Not quite sure that's... He had a lot of different images. He was pretty wild in the early days, in the 50s. That's a softer image. And that's another image again. I think that when he was a bit younger and pretty wild. I saw him in concert heaps of times and he was tremendous. Oh, I've got some photos here. Oh, okay. This is a gatefold. You can see that. Oops, record's coming apart. Okay, She's My Baby, Mockingbird, Move Baby Move, Come On and Take My Hand, She Wears My Ring. She Wears My Ring is the same song that Elvis sings, and I know when I heard Elvis sing it the first time I thought, that's Johnny O'Keefe's song. Not his song, but funny that an Australian rock singer and Elvis have sung the same song. Rock and roll music, You'll Never Cherish Your Love, Ooh Papa Doo, Shout, Shake Baby Shake, So Tough, Rock and Roll Will Stand, I'm Counting on You, It's Too Late Right Now. Yep. Again, great memories with good old Johnny O'Keefe. Another Johnny O'Keefe live on the Gold Coast. The Gold Coast is in Queensland. They have a lot of concerts and stuff up there. You see, don't let me be misunderstood, Over the Mountain, Right Now, I'm Counting on You, If I Had a Hammer, and so on. Yep. Good memories of Johnny. Johnny O'Keefe never set out to be Elvis or anyone else. Johnny O'Keefe was Johnny O'Keefe. He had his own style of singing, even though he covered a lot of, the rock songs that were coming out of America at the time. But he was quite unique. And this is a very early one, The Big Show, starring the wild one, Johnny O'Keefe. She's My Baby, Steady Game, That's My Desire, Baby I Don't Care, Wear My Ring Again, Come On and Take My Hand. So again, a lot of the songs on this are on those other LPs. And I think I picked this up second hand somewhere, that's why it hasn't got a picture cover. Yeah, it's pretty old. Roy Orbison's greatest hits. Speaks for itself. I think you all know Roy Orbison. Candyman, Only the Lonely, Dream Baby, Blue Angel, and Running Scared, and so on. Ken and I, again, really loved Roy Orbison. We have got, I think, about 4 DVDs of various concerts that he's done over the years, as well as other CDs. Roy Orbison, all-time greats. Pretty Woman, Dance, You're My Girl, Good Night, Let the Good Times Roll, Candyman, Only the Lonely. Again, mostly his big hits. It's a 2-record set actually. I thought it was a gatefold, but it's not. It's just same picture back, front and back. Now, I've got a lot of things called original. Hang on, let me see. Well, 2 anyway. Original dot. These are 1950s hits. You've got Chantilly Lace by the Big Bopper, Hot Rod Lincoln, Charlie Ryan, Rockin' Robin, Bobby Day, I'll Remember, In the Still of the Night by the 5 Saturns, Sea Cruise, Frankie Ford, Little Darlin' the Diamonds, Hey Little Schoolgirl, the Paragons, Shaboom, the Crew Cuts, Just the Dream, Jimmy Clanton. So I think this is one I picked up when I was in America. Pickbook. Yeah, Britain, USA, yeah. Some of these records were hard to get in Australia back then, and so when I was in the States with my first husband, we picked up a lot of records that, you just weren't available, or if they were just hard to find. Terrific LP. This is another original million sellers. This is more recent. Tell Him by the Exciters, Only Love Can Break a Heart by Gene Pitney, Close to Kathy, Mike Clifford, Portrait of My Love, Steve Lawrence, Night Train, Village of Love, You're So Fine, Love Potion No. 9, Magnificent Seven, Michael, Exodus, yeah. So, this is, I thought it's not just instrumentalist singing as well, but this is more 60s. Oh yeah, here we are. During the early 60s, United Artists Records had a number of these million sellers, so yeah, stuff from the 1960s rather than the 1950s. Okay, the Ormandy Philadelphia Orchestra, the Temple University Choir, Robert Page director, greatest Christmas hits. Again, not to everybody's taste, I suppose, but I do love Christmas music. Oh Come All Ye Faithful, Over the Town of Bethlehem, Jingle Bells, Deck the Halls, yeah, all those good old songs, beautiful songs played beautifully by this orchestra. In a few weeks' time, they're all going to come out of the cabinet and they'll be played every day. I'll put on a different LP. Albany, Philadelphia Orchestra again, greatest hits. And this is a bit of a mixture. Stars and Stripes Forever, Sabre Dance, Claire de Lune, Blue Danube, Finlandia, Greensleeves, Jamaican Rumba, Can Can, Ritual Fire Dance. So classical and semi-classical. Okay, Peter Gordon, the best of Peter Gordon. Who remembers Peter Gordon? A World Without Love, Nobody I Know, I Don't Want to See You Again. A lot of the Lennon-McCartney songs. I Go to Pieces, which is by Del Shannon. To Know You Was to Love You, Baby I'm Yours, Lady Godiva, Let It Be Me, The Night in Rusty Armour, Sunday for Tea. Yeah, so I quite liked their records when they were out. I assume I bought this on the strength of 1 or 2 tracks, but that's not a bad record. Now, this group is one of my favourites. I love these 3. When I was at school and the kids were sort of classed between jazzers and rockers, I was generally classed as a rocker because I was an Elvis fan. I like rock and roll music. But I also adored Peter, Paul and Mary, and they were strictly, as far as my school friends were concerned, on the other side of the fence, and they couldn't understand it when I went on my own to Festival Hall in Melbourne to see Peter, Paul and Mary in concert. Love them. Love them. Puff the Magic Dragon. Yeah. Morning Train. So the best of Peter, Paul and Mary. Blowing in the Wind, Don't Think Twice, Early in the Morning, This Land Is Your Land, If I Had a Hammer, Lemon Tree, Puff the Magic Dragon, Betty and Dupree, Go Tell It on the Mountain, and 500 Miles. I remember at the concert, their music was the sort of music you just sing along to. It was just such a great, and there wasn't any screaming or yelling like there is at Elvis or Johnny O'Keefe. They weren't that sort of a group. You listened to them and you sung along with them and you appreciated them. They were great. Peter, Paul and Mary album. So this one. And When I Die, Sometime Lovin', Pack Up Your Sorrows, For Baby, For Bobby, Hurry Sundown, Kisses Sweeter Than Wine. Yeah. So these are some of the less well-known songs that they've done. Peter, Paul and Mary in the Wind. Very Last Day, Hushabye, Long Chain On, Rocky Road, Tell It on the Mountain, All My Trials. Again, some of the songs are repeated on the other LPs. Nearly there, Peter, Paul and Mary in concert. I've got a feeling, where was this one done? I'm not sure if this concert doesn't say where they were. Anyway, that's a double LP, gatefold. I'm not sure where this was done, but this is the program for the concert I went to. 4th Australian Tour, August 1968. Wow, I didn't even know. I'd forgotten I had that. Wow. Terrific. Okay. Just tuck that back in there. I don't lose it. Peter, Paul and Mary again. Last one. A Song Will Rise. When the Ship Comes In, Jimmy Whalen, Come and Go With Me, Bilgary Mountain, Ballad of Spring Hill, Motherless Child, Wasn't That a Time, Monday Morning, The Cuckoo, yeah, and so on. So, I'll either put you all to sleep or bored you stupid, you've gone. So, okay, back into the classical mode. Tchaikovsky, can't even say his name. The Sleeping Beauty, Philadelphia Orchestra with Eugene Ormandy. I won't read out the titles of the tracks because it won't mean anything to you, most of it. Tchaikovsky again, Swan Lake, same orchestra, and they give the plot of the ballet on the back. Tchaikovsky, The Nutcracker Suite, the Philadelphia Orchestra. Again, they give the plot of the play and the ballet on the back. Okay, back to the 50s and 60s. Gene Pitney sings Worldwide Winners. Only Love Can Break a Heart, If I Didn't Have a Dime, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance, Louisiana Mama, Tower Tall, Hello Mary Lou, Garden of Love, Town Without Pity, I Want to Love My Life Away. He was good. I like Gene Pitney. I wonder if Elvis... I don't think Elvis sang any of his songs, did he? Somebody might be able to correct me on that if they know. Okay, Porgy and Bess soundtrack recording from the motion picture production. Music by George Gershwin. Okay, Summertime, A Woman is a Sometime Thing, My Man's Gone, I've Got Plenty of Nothing. Yeah, what else can I say? If you know the play, you know the music, fine. If you don't, I can't explain it to you. Finally, for this lot, this is a bit different. This is E. Power Biggs, Bach, the Four Great Toccatas and Fugues, 4 antiphonal organs of the Cathedral of Freiburg, played simultaneously. Yeah. So this is something that I bought when my father was still alive. I think I found it somewhere and brought it home because Dad was very much into organ music, and he liked that. So yeah, Bach music is an acquired taste. I like some of it. Okay, well I think that one's long enough. I've got some books to review too, but that'll be another tape. Thanks for watching. Hope I haven't bored you to tears. Bye.